And welcome to Division 3. I'm with the producer, Luke Hosie, who's joined me tonight. Welcome, Luke.
G'day, Darcy. They had to get me. Darcy, Nosey pulled out at the last
soft.
one.
Seriously.
Very soft.
I thought he was a tough Eagles coach, but obviously things are different. So, anyway, we'll head to Division 3, last round. No, there's another, this is it for Division 3 and down. So,
round 18, all over.
Round 18 all over, so there'll be a lot of people out Mad Monday, a lot of people
five
preparing
sides,
for finals.
yeah, out
exactly.
on the Mad Monday, five still going. So,
that's right. We head to the first game. My boys, Flinders Park, took on Morphettville Park. So Morphettville Park is 7th. Flinders Park finished 4th. It was a convincing win, they said. It was only 3 points in at the end. It was Flinders Park 12-10-82 to Morphettville Park 11-13-79. So
apparently held at the pasty, they call it. So I've never been there, but I've heard about it. So very odd-shaped oval. But
nonetheless, it's Morphettville Park. They finished 7th. They couldn't sort of move any way different to that position. And Flinders Park, they end up finishing 4th. So they will in the finals, which is great news. We'll come to that in a minute, obviously. So we'll start with the best players. We've got Daniel Blythe with 3, Rogers with 2, West with 2, Greaky, Harvey and Smart and Morrill in amongst the best players with Lockie Smith. There he is again. We talk about him every week. Just left the Eagles halfway through this, concentrating his studies as a doctor. Blythe again, Seacamp and Karachi, and Rogers were amongst the best players.
Yeah, for Morphettville Parks, Thompson got 3, Barnett 3, Spicer 2, McDermott, Carlin and Serkey. Better players with Thompson, Barnett, Schmidt, Trezise and Spicer. So they had their jump up from Division 4. They come in from the Southern League the year before, went into Division 4, played North Haven in that grand final, which we broadcast.
Yep.
Got thumped in the grand final, but still come back this year, but they finished 8th, so they've got a lot of work to do to get themselves a little bit further, you think. So good luck to Morphettville Parks.
Yeah, absolutely. And going to the next game, we've got North Haven, who have had a cracking year, just the 2 losses during the year. Take on Pembroke, who unfortunately they'll be relegated to Division 4 next year. It was 14-12-96 to Pembroke Kings 5-6-36.
Yeah, gone down in successive years, Pembroke, so they've come from 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, so they just want to arrest that slide.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. So, but anyway, we've got North Haven, Dixon with 4, Merritt with 3, Lippo's back in there, so Tommy's with his 2.
Yeah, the Prince of the Peninsula returned after a 10-week little injury concerns.
Yeah, that's it. But no, kept a couple, so get his fitness back. McCafferty with 2, with where are we? Sorry, Cochrane, Lipson, his brother Lippo,
Chris
Lipson, and Cocciaro. Yep, in amongst the goal scorers there, individuals. With best players at Hensley, Smithson, Merritt, Moraine,
Big Matty Moraine.
Yes, that's it. Sorry.
Champagne Moraine.
Tyler and Dixon.
Yeah, Tyron and Sam Tyler.
Son of.
Yeah, son of the coach of Mark. So well done to North Haven. Pembroke, Alex Breeder, he kicked 2. Dinya and Rusby and Kerno kicked singles. Webster, Kenny, Kerno, Rusby and Ogai, they were amongst the better players. So well done to the Havens.
Yep.
They come up from Division 4, they finished 2nd. I mean, they've got a strong culture down there now. They're now the biggest club on the peninsula.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah. They've got 4 senior sides, women's sides.
Juniors, big juniors down there.
Yeah, they're the side on the peninsula who's going to go somewhere, you think. Pretty well run. Lucas does a good job, and the rest of the assistants and volunteers down there do a fantastic job. So.
Tyler's been coaching for years and years and years. He's been Salter North, Port Districts. He's been everywhere, Tyler. So
the ideal man to look after North Haven, I would have thought. They might have got away with a little bit under previous coaches, I think. Yeah. But I can't see him getting away with too much with Mark Tyler.
No, it's exactly right. I think he says what goes. As
a few of their antics might have off the field sometimes in the past, but yeah.
That's it. But anyway, then we got the next game with Seaton Ramblers. They've had a cracking year, just the 2 losses, finishing top. They have the week off this week. Taking on Plympton. Plympton unfortunately missed out by 3 games, so they finished 6th. It was a no-game sort for Plympton. It was at Ramblers 12-22, so probably poor kicking there under the conditions it was, 94. To Plympton 10-8-68.
Yeah, 13. What's that? 34 scoring shots to 18, so nearly double the scoring shots. It's, they could have won by a lot more.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And Seaton Ramblers got Harris with 3, got Schwertzel with 2, Lord Ato with 2, Heartland with 2, Gat, Rigeri and Malera with individual goal scorers. The best players: Harris, Heartland, Walsh, Rigeri and Gates.
Yeah, good win to Seaton Ramblers, and they finished the minor round in top spot. So well done to Matty Webber and the guys at Seaton. Goal kickers: Schutz with 3. This is for Plympton. Vanderhart with 2. Dunkley, Nelson, Holding, Dorwood and Donkersley. So well done. Everyone likes to hear their name read out.
Absolutely, they do. TJ just says, "Don't kick one, no reward for you."
Guys should hear the names called out. So that's part of the show. So better players: Taverner, Deer, McLeod, Dorwald and Dunkley. So well done to those 5 players.
Yep, and on to the next game. We've got Scotch finishing 3rd. They took on Portland, who finished 8th. I think, when you think about it, I think...
Portland were in front by 10 points at half time.
They just look at that, absolutely. So this is a game where Scotch could have been an upset, this one, because coming to the finals, they've got the double chance Scotch, but I think to only win by a very small margin, 2 goals, I think they'll be a little bit concerning that. They wouldn't have rest players, you wouldn't think, because they're playing this week. But
they might have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because just that week off they couldn't get. Yeah, who knows.
But it was Scotch 10-8-10-58, defending Portland 7-4-46. So look, it's a win nonetheless. So goal kickers for Scotch was Johnson with 4, Sagat, Durden, Holly and Giles, with best players Madden, Rolfe, Archie, here's one, Kasarowicz, Anstey and Campbell.
Yeah, for Portland, Corey Evans kicked 3. Robbie Wilson in his final game, he announced his retirement, kicked 1. Trent Moody got 1, Weecher got 1, and young Dylan Cramwell scored 1. Better players, they just must leave this bloke in there week after week, just in the spot there. Dale Laslett, probably I think he's going for his 7th or 8th best and fairest for Portland. Robbie Wilson, the end of a fantastic career for Robbie, so well done to Robbie who announced his retirement. Weecher, Friend and Josh Perkins. So on the weekend, Kevin Mills, who played there, and the week before, Brett Pryor, Bowser. So he announced his retirement after his 100th game. So a few guys finished at Portland. Well done to all 3 of those for fantastic careers.
Absolutely. So
all of them played more than 200 games for in the league, and Millsy and Robbie Wilson over 200 for Portland, Bowser with 100. So long-term players. So well done. Yeah,
no, very good. And this is another when it comes in the season, who's going to keep the boots on, who's going to throw them out, and whatever. So usually, sometimes you throw them out, then all of a sudden you get the itchy feet again. You buy another pair of boots. So,
did that?
I did 3 times, I think. Anyway, on to the next game. Another gut-wrenching loss here to Wayne Weaven's boys. Walkerville, look, they're going to get relegated, unfortunately. This win could have maybe saved them from against Portland. I think the percentage on Portland, they may have been a bit higher, but...
Oh no, it was about 8 or 9%.
Yeah, but it's still
massive. They couldn't have made it up last week. Yeah.
But I think for Walkerville to lose by 2 points to Westminster, who are 5th, who are they're in the 5 by 3 games, so quite convincingly, only won by 2 points. So it was 8-7-55. Defeating Walkerville 8-5-53. So gut wrenching there to Walkerville, very disappointed. They will be relegated to Div 4 next year.
Yep.
And again, Walkerville, they're a very proud club as well. They're very well over 100 years old. So, but anyway, nonetheless, Westminster there.
Javor was there on the weekend. He was, on the Terps all day. So their 20-year premiership reunion or something like that.
Yeah, there's a photo there of him. He was about 23 or something in there, or that C grade, B grade, whatever it was. So. But nonetheless, on to this week's game. So
you're not going to read out the best players.
Oh, my bad. Of course we are. Well, I missed that for. So Westminster got Steer with 3, Goods with 2, Larwood, Caldis and Fisher with individual goal scorers there. With our best players Steer, Goods, Easton, Malcolm and Riccardi.
For Walkerville, Wallace got 3, Law with 2, Westbury, Madden and Marna with singles. Henschke, Hennessy, Law, Madden and Kenny were amongst the better players. So, a disappointing year for Walkies and for Wayne Reederman. So yeah, let's hope they can regroup in Division 4.
No, absolutely. And to this week's game, we've got the elimination final. Flinders Park take on Westminster. It'll be at Flinders Park.
Yeah.
Oh, Flinders Park, of course.
Against Westminster.
Yep.
I'm taking Westminster.
Yep. Yeah. I was thinking just after that, probably a quiet game against Walkerville last week, and I think Flinders Park, they've had a cracking season. But I think they come in. The second half was much better for Flinders Park than definitely the first half. I think they struggled there in the first 5 or 6 games and come very well this end of the season.
Yeah, Westminster started the season really well. Back half has tapered off. Flinders Park been pretty inconsistent now, haven't they? Been up and down a bit.
Yep.
I don't think any of them can go top, but I think it's a 3-wayer for top.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's spot on. Absolutely.
Scotch and North Haven.
So take this week's games. Yep, North Haven and Scotch. I'm going to go for North Haven. They only finished one game. It was 14-4 for North Haven. Scotch was 13-5. So I think North Haven still with Lippo, if he can fire up this week in the forward line.
Is that Largs North Reserve?
That's right, out there. They know how to play it. Home crowd. North Haven, I think, going to do it pretty easier. Not easy. It's going to be a good game, but I think certainly North Haven.
Yeah. I'm going for an upset, you know that? I reckon Scotch are going to go. Scotch are the side in the back half of the finals that is in the back half of the year. I said to you halfway through the year, I said they'll come storming home, finish third. I'm going for an upset. I reckon Scotch will win.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, I reckon they can get up. Yeah, I reckon they're a very good side, Scotch. Yeah, I'm not saying North Haven are too.
No, that's right. But I think down there at North Haven,
I think it'll be a really good game. But I think Scotch might just get the victories.
Yeah. That's all for Division 3. Good luck with all the teams in the finals. Have fun. All the guys are out having a bit of a Mad Monday session, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.